What's going on, my PT peeps, my Walking Dead family and my fighters? I'm One Eyebrow, also known as PT. Don't know if I'm winking or I'm blinking, but I'm definitely thinking about the movie Mile 22, and have you seen it? Lauren Cohan is in it. We know her as Maggie on The Walking Dead, but obviously spoiler warning for The Walking Dead show, movies, spin-offs, comics, all that stuff, but definitely mature content warning and spoiler warning for the movie Mile 22. And if you haven't seen it, I'm not going to be mad at you because most people didn't, but I saw it recently on Showtime, and we'll talk about the pros and cons of the movie. But first, guys, if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. Help us achieve our goal of 100,000 subscribers. Also, if you like what we do here, hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you are a subscriber, thank you very much. Make sure the bell is rung so you'll be notified when we post videos every day. You can hit the join button, become a valued member. We have a Patreon, we have a book series, we have a couple of different things if you want to help support the channel. Fight for Us is my book series on Amazon, paperback, digital format. Hope you join the fight and pick up your copy today. Now, like I said before, Lauren Cohan is one of the main actors in the movie Mile 22. It's mostly a Mark Wahlberg movie, but Lauren Cohan, Ronda Rousey, a couple people are in this movie. We know Lauren Cohan as Maggie, and she's coming back in the season 10 finale, and I'm excited about it. Some people aren't, but I do think Maggie is good for the show. I think she got this role in this movie because of her parts on The Walking Dead. To be honest, I don't really buy the fact that Lauren Cohan is part of this elite strike team force with Mark Wahlberg and Ronda Rousey and a whole group that she's a part of. And to be honest, it's done in a way that you buy into the story, but it just seems like it's like a half a movie. It's 90 minutes long, it's over before you know it, there's a lot of action, and there are some twists and turns, and it's pretty good in that aspect. Mark Wahlberg's character reminds me a lot of his character in The Departed, and it's kind of like the quintessential Mark Wahlberg. He's mad, he's pissed off, he's good at his job. Why aren't you good at your job? Just do your job, I'll do mine, and we won't have a problem. But, you know, it's Mark Wahlberg to a T. When in doubt, that's the role for Mark Wahlberg. But like I said, Mark Wahlberg, Lauren Cohan, Ronda Rousey, and a couple other people, and I'm not going to say the guy in the middle's name because I'm probably going to say it wrong, but he has some of the best fight scenes in this movie. And he reminds me a lot of Tony Jaa, if you know who that fighter is. Well, I guess actor, martial artist is. And again, Ronda Rousey is in this movie, and I'm not the biggest fan of her, but I don't want to give away what happens. You might like it. But again, Peter Berg made this movie, and I like his stuff, normally. But something was missing in this movie, and it's hard to say what it is. So definitely check it out and let me know your thoughts. But overall, there's a good cast in it. John Malkovich's character is pretty interesting, and I like him a lot too. He's a great actor, and a lot of stuff he does, I'm like, man, he does a really good job. But Mark Wahlberg, Lauren Cohan, they star in this movie, and they really do a lot of the acting. But overall, Lauren Cohan in a movie, is just hard to see her reaching to be this character to me. We know her as one thing, but it's tough to see her as anything outside of The Walking Dead for a lot of people, even though I like the actress and I do like when people do stuff outside of The Walking Dead. Jeffrey Dean Morgan does a great job, but just I think it's a far reach for the acting of Lauren Cohan to be part of this role in this movie. And like I said at the beginning of this video, you probably haven't seen this movie. I think it had a $50 million budget and it made $36 million worldwide, so it really wasn't seen by a lot of people. It came out in 2018 and it was shot in Colombia. The action sequences are pretty good, and overall, it's a different kind of movie. And I don't want to give away the twists and turns, but they're definitely there. The movie starts one way and finishes in another, but it comes around full circle from the beginning of the movie to the end. There may be a sequel. It didn't do well, so I don't know if the money thing is going to keep it from being a sequel, but the way it ended set up something for another movie, maybe Mile 23. Ultimately, guys, definitely check it out. If you like supporting the Walking Dead family, the Walking Dead cast and what they do, check it out. If you like Mark Wahlberg, Peter Berg, and action sequences, I recommend it. But overall, the story is lacking. If you haven't seen it and you want to check it out, let me know your thoughts. Post your comments below. If you have seen it, please let me know your thoughts. Thank you guys for watching. Stay safe and tell them, Daryl.
No, we love you guys.